In this video, we'll cover key lock support plate replacement for the Lippert pop-up roof system. To perform this procedure, you'll need a 2.5mm Allen wrench hex key, needle nose pliers, and a flathead screwdriver. With the 2.5mm Allen wrench hex key, remove the 4 socket screws securing the key lock support plate to the pop-up fiberglass. Pull the key lock free of its fiberglass housing to gain access to the key lock cylinder assembly. Beginning with the upper drive cable, decouple the retaining clip by unhooking the clasp and rotating it off to the side. Unseat the upper drive cable end hook from the lock cylinder retaining eyelet using your needle nose pliers, pulling the hook away from the eyelet and turning it to an angle where it will not easily reseat itself once it's free. Work the drive cable retention threading through the latch actuator retaining bracket away from the lock cylinder assembly. Repeat this procedure for the lower drive cable to remove the lock assembly from the pop-up. Remove the interior tabbed lock washer by first rotating it to an angle where it can be pried free of the cylinder using a flathead screwdriver. Remove the key lock actuator retaining bracket by gently working it free of the lock cylinder. Unscrew the retaining nut to remove the lock assembly grommet, an exterior tabbed locked washer. Remove the key lock support plate from the key lock cylinder. Install the key lock cylinder into the replacement key lock support plate. Slide the exterior tabbed locked washer onto the key lock cylinder, making sure the ends of the tabs touch the key lock support plate. Slide the rubber grommet onto the cylinder leading with its wider side. Screw the grommet retaining nut until it seats the grommet and exterior tabbed washer firmly to the support plate. Add the lock actuator retaining bracket to the cylinder in its original orientation. Then install the interior tabbed lock washer to secure the actuator bracket in place. Install the lower drive cable first at the actuator bracket. Work the retention threading through the bracket until the drive cable hook can reach the lock cylinder retaining eyelet. Rotate the hook, then mate it to the eyelet. Rotate and snap the lower drive cable retention clip into place. Then repeat this process for the upper drive cable. Check drive cable installation by using the key to rotate the lock cylinder. Install the lock support plate to the pop-up fiberglass with the 2.5mm Allen wrench hex key and the 4 socket screws. This completes the key lock support plate replacement procedure for the Lippert pop-up roof system.